Japanese pop culture has grown rapidly in the Western countries over the past decades. Now, more than ever, manga and anime is an important cultural export. The genres and styles are endless, but one that stands out as being more underground and less clean than the others is hentai, manga and anime with pornographic themes. Mark, a 28-year-old man from Allentown, Pennsylvania, lives in constant fear of anything that reminds him of these comics and cartoons. In January 2004, he was diagnosed with hentaiphobic, the fear of Japanese cartoon pornography. On the outside, Mark is a completely normal basement-dwelling man-child, but in his mind rages a battle against total fear. Fear of something that he once embraced. Fear of hentai.
I would go as far as to say that it's like narcotics, but now I can't even touch it. But it's not good. I mean, everything is about that, in a way. Everything I do, every single thing is, it's hard. It's hard. That's all. It's really hard for me to talk about as well.
Mark was a very enthusiastic collector of hentai DVDs and merchandise. It was his one and only hobby, but like a bolt of lightning, it became his nightmare.
I don't like hentai. I said the word! But I want it so bad. I want it. But I can't have it. I want it. I want that to begin in It's okay now. I'm gone through it. This tea is bland.
Alexander Crown is one of Mark's best friends. He remembers the carefree life before the hentaiphobic.
Yes, I've known Mark for a very long time. We were friends back in middle school. We hung out all the time. He always came off to me as being a very, happy-go-lucky kind of, carefree guy. But suddenly, you realize he's got so much darkness inside of him. It was like finding out your best friend is addicted to crack or something like that. I mean, in this case, it wasn't his fault. It's not. He can't be blamed for the feelings he's got.
Alexander has a true story to share about how the hentaiphobic is affecting daily life.
Yes, last weekend, we were just sitting around in my place watching some National Geographic documentary. I mean, I couldn't help it. All of a sudden, there's a giant squid on my 50-inch plasma screen. A giant squid with, tentacles all over the place. I just threw myself over the remote control and just turned it off as quickly as I could. But Mark was already lying on the floor, rolling around, and I'm sorry, it's just bad.
We take a look around the suburban area where Mark lives with his parents. On the street, a man walks up to us, claiming to know Mark.
Some people here, yeah, I'll be right back. I was trying to get in touch with Mark for, I heard he does this, like Asian-inspired kind of stuff, it's kind of cool with the kids now, and I was thinking some kind of fusion and stuff. I'm an inspiring artist myself. I talked to him about it, and he was very hesitant to even getting in touch with me. He was saying he left that scene. He's not into that stuff anymore. For some reason, I don't even know that kind of stuff. If he's got some personal issues, what do I know? Like,
He's suffering from hentaiphobic.
Hentaiphobic? Oh man, that sounds fucking bad. What is that about even? Yeah, so that's fucking bad. I was looking forward to working with him. He was Jacob Scanlon, doing what I do, doing when I want to do it. I'm out there, almost halfway out there. Check out my blog, check out my stuff. Go to www.
Dr. Sten Abrahamsson of Uppsala University in Sweden has been interested in Mark's psychological state for 4 years now, but he is yet to figure out what caused it and what can be done to cure it.
I have spent many hours trying to figure out exactly what sparked my patient's behavior. Phobia is often the spawn of something that occurred in the patient's childhood, but nothing indicates that Mark was ever violently raped by tentacles or even forced to wear bunny ears or anything of the sort.
Anything that reminds him of hentai in any way, shape, or form. Just, it scares the living daylights out of him. It's
a medical mystery. How does one go from loving something endlessly into being so afraid of it? An example of Mark's increasing fear is evident when he visits the bathroom. Anything that even slightly reminds him of a bukkake can scare him and scar him for life.
We're talking about a 28-year-old virgin who physically can't watch anime and hentai. It's not okay. It's not humane.
In Mark's parents' kitchen, Mark has some wise words to say about his condition.
Maybe there's a way to change that, because I think if all people understood, if all people could just go through what I've gone through just once, maybe they would understand better. They would understand what I've gone through, and they would not be so quick to judge me for what I do and who I am. It's okay now.
So what do you do with your spare time? Well, I'm filming myself eating gross shit.